I like how the game just gives you the option to be rude and ask why the fuck people look like fish. Hello, my good friends, and welcome back to the Sinking City. Lovecrafty is all hell. We're investigating Fish Boy. Well, we're interrogating him now. So let's just ask him what happened.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Why'd you kill Albert?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Mm-hmm. Your actions look pretty fucking deliberate.
The things you did to Albert.
Deliberate, there.
A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
It's not exactly a defense.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Alright then, what's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay.
Our guy consistently looks tired of everybody's shit.
Lines and tradition, and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld. The Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
Oh, the Marsh family. Hold on. Marsh family. The Marsh House.
Those filthy
Marsh House, isn't that?
Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's
Isn't that the hotel from Innsmouth?
Innsmouthers.
Hey, why do you look like that?
Why do you... Your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
I'm just
No,
curious.
I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Yeah, alright.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Oh, okay.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I absolutely believe that he has
Here you
fucking
are, Mr. Reed.
Cthulhu mist possessing him whenever that happened. Alright, let's go to the Mind Palace, I guess. He was affected by hysteria. That is true. Lewis was aware of his actions during the fight. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't control. I'm pretty sure he was fucked up. Lewis was under mental influence. Killed Albert Thornton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Throgmorton will have his head. Alright. Looks like that's what I'm doing. Gonna have to throw somebody under the bus though, aren't I? That might be problematic. Our guy runs weird. Alright, hello.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served.
I feel like this is gonna come back and bite me in the ass pretty hard.
But at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't. But
It was pretty simple.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Geological expedition?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Alright.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
What
Professor Doe.
With unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does
Yeah, that is...
suspicious.
Yeah.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Alright. Can you tell me about the expedition?
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's pretty
That's
useful.
all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
Oh, for
I'm
fuck's
sorry, Mr.
sake.
Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man, I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe, and...
Alright, I definitely need to
when
speak
you've
with
finished,
Professor
come
Doe
see
then.
me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I
Yay!
also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
I'm sure. Revolver. Cartridges, antipsychotics. Fuck. New case, lost at sea. Alright then. And a revolver. Nice. Mythos, fortune teller's prophecy. Sea will be generous. Right. All that. Key to the expedition's headquarters, northern cover side at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Cover side. Oh, okay. It is in northern cover side, Asher Road, Hubert Avenue. There's Asher. And here's Hubert. Oh. Edit? Edit? Treasure, mystery, danger, lock passage, key to headquarters. There. Nice. So wait, what's my way? Okay, over here apparently. Yep, those guys are gone, so I can get right through. Oh, nice. Loading zones between zones. Oh no, never mind, it's just a cutscene. Huh? What? Well, apparently I'm at the hotel. Lost at sea, find an expedition, all that shit. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Charles W. Reed. Oh.
Never again, they say.
Never again. What? All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. Never again? 3/21/17. 10/9/94. Charles. I don't get it. I mean, I do, but whatever. My diary. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops, only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. Found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reached the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The official said none of what I said I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers, gained after that ordeal, prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark and slithering. It still haunts me. Alright.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
There's a bit of backstory on our guy, I guess. Oh, hey! Ooh. Unlocked by story progress. These are all fairly simple looking. Find the missing ship logs. What the fuck? Hey! I love it. Find and return all the books to the book collector in the assigned reading case. Wow. It's DLC. How did I pronounce that? Help a real estate agent in the open house case. Alright, well, this is the one I want, I guess, so. For now I can have Windcoat, though. It doesn't look nearly as cool as what I have, though, so no thanks. I guess this is my little base of operations. Crumpled letter. Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run, save your life, and leave this Druck city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words, Lewis Flynn. Alright. I believe that's all I've got for here, for now. Note from Johannes. Seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Alright. Knock knock. Oh, I didn't expect it to open. I'll just steal this shit. Alright. Not doing terribly on ammo, I don't think. Wow, this place is shitty. I guess that's every place here, but still, you know? The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares a little longer, and I'll figure them out. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave your landlord.
The door won't budge.
There's no lock. I'll try upstairs first, I guess. Hello? Alright, that's odd. Got what sounds like a shakedown going on. I find it a little odd that we're inside a fairly simple building, and yet the frame rate still wants to not work. Like it's fine, but damn, you know? Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence, need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. God, everywhere is so wet. Excuse me? I guess that's it for here.
Finally, your
awake.
Hello.
Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
Don't like
Not
that.
exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out.
Right.
Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Alright then. That's a lot to look at. That's a whole lot to look at. Correspondence, crumpled letter, there's that. Documents. Too many coincidences, keep it down. Nightmares. Seen all those. Casebook. Oh shit. The city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of Fitzocallan Street and Old Church Road. It came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly in my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road crying until some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. What the fuck? Lone child. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fear has come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today, I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. Kingsport? I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor. There was terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, I could not hide, I just waited for Mom to return. Jesus. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It starts when I visited Western Advent, had a vision. These are all side quests, aren't they? Oh, it is a side quest. Letters from Oakmont. I was afraid someone stalks me. Started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision. Intersection, Purity Road and Oak Street. So these are places. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but I've never caught a straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it is time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. You know what? Several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happen. So these are all from the same guy. I will investigate these later. That's cool. I like that.
What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. Ice cream and soda. Ooh. Note about the hobo signs. I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places. Kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. Tradition dates back. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. See the hooked H-shaped sign on the doors around town means that the house is inhabited. Crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. We've seen that. V-shaped sign is for barricaded dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral shaped sign though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross in 3Ks, reach for the gun. Cross in 3Ks. You okay, buddy? Cross in 3Ks. Oh, good. We just straight up have the KKK here. What the fuck? That is horrific. Ugh. Alright. Well, here I go. Time to do some investigation. Fast travel point, Devil's Reef. Nice. I am here. So I didn't really cover much. Let's just go to where we're going, I suppose. Oh, good. Street's completely fucking flooded. Hey, 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 hey! Are we done here? I don't like this. He's just beating up what looks like a really old man. Are you an old man? Yeah, he's just beating up an old man. What the fuck?
He's mad. He's completely mad.
Yeah, so mad. Nobody really seems to care. Alright then. It's probably a waste of a bullet just to get rid of some flavor interactions, but you know, I just don't beat up old people, you know?
Tense, honey. You need to let loose.
Okay. Thanks for the advice. Oh, cultist, it seems. You have a good day, sir. It's just down the street. Wow, this place is really fucked up. You look like someone I could talk to. But you're not. Alright, here we go. Intersection. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. There we go. Yeah, the intersection. Well, it's got this symbol, which tells me this might be the headquarter place. Yes, yes it is, okay. What the fuck?
Guess I don't need the key.
Huh. I hear water. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Yeah, don't come up too
A
fast.
few damp papers, all that's left of the expedition.
Nice. Alright, well. Where's that water noise coming from? Am I right next to a big body of water, or is there a tank in here, or what? Oh, Jesus. That's scary. Oh yeah, it's this. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna keep exploring this place and how to protect. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols, which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. From Doe.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Like I said, we're gonna continue exploring this place in the next episode of The Sinking City. I'll see you guys then. Until then, later. Alcohol.